Around 2,000 years before the Common Era, there were two prominent ethnic groups, the Medes and the Persians, who started their journey from the Central Asian steppes and migrated to the Iranian Plateau. Eventually, the Medes settled in the northwestern region, away from the coast, while the Persians made their way to the southwestern region, known as Pars. They shared this Iranian plateau with the nomadic tribes in the northeastern region called the Parthians, and the western boundaries with the Elamites, who had been influenced by the ancient Sumerian civilization due to their proximity to the Mesopotamian civilizations. Thus, before the Medes and Persians migrated to the Iranian Plateau, the Elamites had already transitioned from tribal settlements to established city-states. These city-states interacted with each other and eventually, in the 16th century BCE, established the first centralized political power in Iranian history, the Elamite Kingdom. During this period, the Elamite Kingdom also had trade relations with ancient India, one of the four major ancient civilizations, and in 1155 BCE, they defeated another ancient civilization, the Babylonians, and brought the famous Hammurabi Law Code stone pillar back to the Elamite Kingdom's capital, Susa. The Elamite Kingdom sporadically dominated the Iranian Plateau for more than 400 years. Meanwhile, the Medes and Persians, still in their tribal forms, had no choice but to serve the Elamites humbly. It wasn't until the 8th century BCE that another powerful state in Western Asia, Assyria, began to rise. Under Assyrian invasion, the Elamite Kingdom gradually declined and eventually fell. Subsequently, the Medes and Persians were also forced to submit to the Assyrian Empire. However, Assyria was a typical early military empire and treated the conquered region's ethnic groups harshly, leading to growing discontent among the tribes. Eventually, the Medes successfully expelled the Assyrians from the Iranian Plateau. After gaining independence, the Medes fell into a state of anarchy, with tribes plundering each other, leading to continuous conflict and unrest. Therefore, the Medes' situation worsened, and people started hoping for a just leader to resolve the disputes. At this time, a man named Deioces, known for his fairness in settling disputes in his tribe, gained admiration from all the tribes. Consequently, he was often sought by people from other tribes to mediate conflicts. Deioces gained unanimous approval from all the Median tribes. In 678 BCE, the Median tribes unanimously elected Deioces as king and built the city of Ecbatana as the royal capital. Thus, the Median Kingdom was officially established. Historically, the Median Kingdom existed for 138 years with a total of 4 kings. During the reign of the second king, Phraortes, the Medes began formal expansion. They first subdued the Persian tribes and then launched an attack on the Assyrian Empire to the west. However, due to changes in the alliance with the Scythians in the west, the war eventually ended in defeat, and Phraortes was also killed in battle. With the king's death, the Medes fell into chaos. The Scythians took the opportunity to invade the Medes, causing a decade-long turmoil. Eventually, the son of Phraortes, Cyaxares, defeated the Scythians, regained the throne, and became the third ruler of the Medes. During Cyaxares' 41-year reign, the Medes formed an alliance with the Babylonian Empire, and in 612 BCE, they captured the Assyrian capital of Nineveh, annihilating the once mighty Assyrian Empire. Afterwards, the Medes continued their westward expansion, encountering the powerful state of Lydia on the western border, leading to a prolonged war for dominance between the two nations. It wasn't until 585 BCE, with the appearance of a solar eclipse, that both sides laid down their weapons. As both the Medes and Lydians highly revered the sun, they considered this a divine warning, leading to a truce and peace between the two sides. Subsequently, the Lydian prince married Cyaxares' son, Astyages, forming a diplomatic marriage alliance. During the Medes' campaigns against Assyria and Lydia, the Persians were busy with their own tribal wars. The chief of the Anshan tribe, Teispes, ultimately achieved the final victory and unified all Persian tribes. By the reign of the last Median king, Astyages, Teispes' son, Cambyses I, formally succeeded as the chief of the Persians. Later, Cambyses I also married Astyages' daughter, becoming the daughter-in-law of the Median king. Historically, within the hierarchy of the Median Kingdom, the Persians were always considered second-class citizens, always inferior to the Medes. However, as the Persian tribes gradually grew stronger, the Persians became increasingly dissatisfied with this status quo. In 553 BCE, on a certain day, the Persian leader, Cyrus II, ordered all his subjects to clear a large piece of land within a day. When the Persian people completed the task, they were exhausted. Afterwards, Cyrus II slaughtered all the livestock to reward everyone. After a day's hard work, the Persians were very happy to see such a grand feast and began to enjoy the meat. As the banquet approached its end, Cyrus suddenly posed a spiritual question. He asked, "If given a choice, would you choose to endure the bitter labor or sit comfortably here, enjoying a great feast?" The Persians unanimously chose to feast. Taking the opportunity, Cyrus said, "We Persians are no less than the Medes. Why should we suffer their oppression? They feast in the city while we labor here. If you listen to me, I can make everyone enjoy this life every day." With this encouragement from Cyrus, the Persians were filled with passion and enthusiasm, raising their swords and spears, ready for rebellion. The Persians started their resistance against the Medes, establishing the Achaemenid Empire with their capital at Pasargadae. Under Cyrus II's leadership, they eventually overthrew the Median dominance, subduing the Elamites. They made Susa their second capital and Ecbatana the third capital, gaining control of the entire Iranian Plateau.